Hey guys, it's Grimdark Tycoon. Welcome back to episode 9, I think, of the Basic Park series. This video, in this episode, I have a plan for this one, unlike most of my others. I'm going to be building kind of a seasonal area that I change based on the season. Right now it's going to be Christmas themed because even though I'm recording this after Christmas, it's that season. So that's what I'm going to be building today, and I'm probably going to build it in this kind of an area. And yes, I'm going straight into this because I don't really want to waste time because that is boring and I have an idea and so I must do it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is kind of make a little leading up path to it because I'm going to build it like right in this area here. And it's going to be a decently large area as well. And I'm going to kind of probably put some food areas to this side of it. So I should make a path leading to this. I think 3 wide is just going to be a good amount. So I'll put it here. Let's maybe go for a 9 by 9 area, because that's pretty large and it'll also probably look pretty nice. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't need to count this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is the outline of this area. I'm probably going to have other entrances to it. For example, a path over here. I might just connect that up right now because this is probably going to be a good place for a path. So let me see. Yeah, I'll just add it here. This big path connecting it all up. And I'm gonna, so as I said, this is going to be kind of a Christmassy themed area, at least for right now. So I'm just going to add a 2-block path border to the entire bit here. And then maybe something like this. So in the center, so what I'm thinking here is it's kind of just going to be like a little area with seasonal decorations you can kind of walk around in. And I might add some more food stalls as well to have, and some seating. So the first thing, obviously, I need to go to decoration or scenery, and I'm going to go look for some Christmas trees or something like that because this is winter Christmas themed. So that's definitely going to be something I need. So there's this Christmas tree here. That one might be good. There are also these ones, which kind of look a bit fancier. I might go for one of these instead. And then there's the really big ones. So actually, now that I see this, I think a larger tree would be a better centerpiece for the park. So I'm going to use this big one here. It's really expensive, but I did wait around a bit before I recorded this, just to make sure I'd have enough money for it. So I'm going to go to nature, scroll back to Christmas tree. Here we go. And place that in there. Now we just have a nice big Christmas tree in the middle of the park. I'm also going to temporarily, or at least for the season, paint the terrain around this. Let me increase my brush size. How big should I do this? I guess I'll just do paint this area around it, and then just paint each of the areas here as well. Then I'm going to want to delete these here, at least for now. Add some fences. Fences, what kind of fences should I use? I could use the wall, but I kind of think using something else for this seasonal area might be nice, but I don't really see anything. Aside from these metal fences, that's the wrong one. I feel like the metal fences kind of make sense for a snow theme. I don't know. They don't look as good though, so I'm just gonna go with the same normal fences I've been using for the other parts of the park. So while I fill in these walls, since I'm building a Christmas themed area, why don't I talk about some things that no one else probably cares about, but I care about, and it's also something to listen to while I build. So I'm going to talk about what I got for Christmas. Yay, let's talk about me. So I didn't get too many incredible and super cool insane things for Christmas, but to be fair, I didn't really have anything specific that I wanted. Because the thing with like Christmas is like, or at least for me and like getting gifts, is like there's things that I want, but then there's a difference between the things that I want and the things that I like need. Because like, and then also the things that I'll get. Because like I could ask for a check for $1 million. I'm not going to get $1 million. That's just not happening. That's something I want. That's not something I'm going to get. Uh, so instead, I have. So I mean, obviously, I have to ask for reasonable things, and most of the time, I mean, if I ask for reasonable things, I'll get them, just as long as they're not too expensive. But this year, I mean, I didn't really have much that I wanted, aside from just the normal money things, because there's not really specific things that I need to use or I need. So I kind of just I didn't really have a list. I was kind of just like, yeah, get me things that are that are cool, and I guess. So I got clothes mostly. Clothes are always nice because you know you're definitely going to use clothes. Um, I mean, unless they're ugly, then you might not use them. But clothes are something that like you're always going to have a use for at least. So those are nice, even though they aren't the most interesting thing to get as a gift. Um, I also got a really nice soft blanket, and that was actually amazing. Since I like sit on the couch a lot, playing games and stuff, that's just really nice to have. Just because it's warm, it's like because the blanket's warm, and I'm cold in the morning, so yeah, that's cool, I guess. Anyway, what I'm doing here with this area, let's stop talking about me for a second. I'm gonna put in a couple lights. What I'm kind of doing with the area is just adding some food, adding some benches. I'm going to add some other decorations as well. I'm going to add some more lights because it's not the brightest in this area at the moment. So let me just rotate this around one more time and one more light there. They did add a new light edit mode that I'll probably check out as well. And I'm also, after this in-between episodes, I'm going to go through this park guest overview, change up prices to things, and just make it so that my park is more profitable. And maybe get some more stars, because currently we're sitting at 3.5 stars, which is pretty good for a park like this. And then, as well, I should also build some more roller coasters. Speaking of roller coasters, I did get a request in the comments to build a mine train coaster underground, and I will be doing that in the next episode, mainly because I had a plan for this one, and I didn't want to try and cram too many things in, even though that might make it more fast-paced and more interesting. I just didn't want to risk making it too long. So now that I have talked about things for a bit, I think now I'm just gonna decorate more. I'm putting in some other trees here, although this one looks horrible. Let's just put that one there. I think that works. Let's put some snowy trees. There were also some snowy rocks that I saw over here. Yeah, there we go. So this is basically just the same theme as the rest of the park, just with snow, because snow is winter and Christmas. Although sadly it doesn't actually snow where I live, and due to the current situation, I wasn't really able to go on vacation to somewhere that does have snow, which kind of sucked, and my brother actually was really upset about it. But it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks, but we kind of just have to deal with it. On the bright side, 2020 is almost over. On the less bright side, that nothing's going to change. I mean, like in 4 days or 3 days or however long it is, I don't know. Uh, it's just gonna be the same. Nothing's gonna change. We're just gonna be slightly less sad about the year being bad, I guess. I mean, it really not much is gonna change. Although maybe the curse of 2020 will be lifted. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Alright, so I think if I just add a few more seats in here to make it a bit nicer. Let me just go like this. I probably should add more lights, but nah. They can just deal with it. I think that that's kind of good enough for this area for now, and I'll change it up in future seasons when it's not winter, because that's not really going to fit. I guess I could call this like the seasonal plaza or something. Let me clean up this disgusting trash on the ground. So that's pretty cool. And now I'm gonna just finish out this path, which should not take very long at all. And then I'm gonna fool around with the light edit mode and see if I can change all of the lights. Because if I can make the lights look like brighter, even though I just said that they don't need light, they can live in darkness, I actually do want it to be reasonably lit. So I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to put down those trash cans that I'm going to be honest, I probably didn't need to put down. I'm probably going to have more branching things off of this path, so I don't even know if I needed to put all these seats here. But oh well. Yeah, okay, this is nice enough. So now that that has been sorted out, I'm going to add a new ride. What would be nice? I wonder... I could fit a Ferris wheel here right at the front, actually. This might be interesting. So if I put this here, we've got this huge Ferris wheel. I don't really like the colors. I'm going to change those up in a minute. But instead of having it like normally like at the front here, actually, no, I will have it at the front. I was going to say instead of having it at the front, I could have the queue line and stuff in the back. But I think I'm going to put the entrance off to this side and the exit off to this side, and then have it go out like this and then go in like this. So now I can remove these little paths, put in a couple lights. And actually I probably should add more of these nice little bush things that I had put here. Just scatter them around, because that might also look nice. But that I can do another time. Just for now, I'm going to put in all of these. I'm going to add another ride also as well real quick, and then I'm going to decorate it, but this is all stuff you've seen before, so I don't think it's going to be too important to see. So I'm just going to do that real quick, and then I will get back once I am done. Okay, so I have put in these two rides here. I'm also going to clean up this trash. I changed this to look more like tree and natural colors, which I think makes it look a little bit better. Let me just clean up this. And then I've also added this twister ride, which I wasn't 100% sure if I had another twister ride, but I'm pretty sure I don't, so I think it's all fine. I think that's about all I wanted to do in this episode, and we're pretty much reaching the amount of time where I'm not going to be able... We're going to have too much to edit, which isn't very long, but I'm just trying to keep these like 10, 12 minutes. So... yeah, I think that this is going to be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed, you could like the video, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos, because you're likely going to enjoy those as well. I am probably going to upload more soon, because it is break and I do not have school. It's getting in the way of my uploading. I say that when school is probably the higher priority, honestly. But you know, whatever. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye.